Thanks, Steph. As we take a look at the temperatures surrounding the GTA, you just took a look at the roads. Oshawa sits at around 7 degrees this morning. Should mention that. We got 6 and 7s, even an 8 and 9 on the board. 9 into Burlington this morning. So it's fairly mild for a morning temperature. We have a little risk of some showers for today. Wind direction changes more to the west. It'll be breezy through the afternoon, about 30 to 50 kilometers per hour. There's a look at some of the showers that we'll see, and a lot of it stays to the north of us. As we can take a look, some of the higher elevation later on into the late afternoon. Could even see a little bit of a rain-snow mix possible. Toronto, just pack that umbrella just in case. Through the overnight tonight, just over to the west of us, over towards perhaps Milton, could see a little bit of some wet snow push its way through. But when we'll see the possibility of a real rain-snow mix is tomorrow afternoon. There's a look at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. You can see how all of a sudden we get into that rain, into that snow, that wet snow, and the temperature really falling. And I want to prepare you for tomorrow morning, because tomorrow morning you're going to have wind chills of -8 in the morning. Today, a high of 9. We dip down to -2 through the overnight, wake up to -2 with a wind chill of -8, temperatures of 6 through the afternoon. That rain-snow mix quite possible. On Thursday, cooler daytime high of just 3 degrees. And on Thursday night, we have the risk of some flurries right here in the city of Toronto. Things changing. Now on to your news.
All right, we're getting an update on this fatal single vehicle crash in Brampton last night. We now know a male passenger pronounced dead at the scene was just 17 years old. The driver, also 17, he was rushed to hospital with serious injuries. The car crashing into a tree late last night just after 11 p.m. near McVean Drive and Da Vinci Avenue, just north of Castlemore. Police are now saying that speed was a factor, not impaired as initially reported. The driver now charged with criminal neglect causing death. This roadway has since reopened. All right, to Etobicoke now. Toronto police are asking any witnesses to come forward after a man fatally shot in broad daylight right across from Sherway Gardens. There were several shots fired around 1 in the afternoon at a plaza on the Queensway and North Queen Street. The victim, believed to be in his 50s, he was rushed to hospital where he succumbed to his injuries. We spoke with one witness at the scene.
I was sitting there having lunch with my 3 friends. We heard 3 or 4 shots, bam, 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 real quick. Saw the guy lying there. Went back in the restaurant, said, call the ambulance, called the police immediately. There's a guy, man's down, he's been shot. He had his head on the pavement. There were 2 nice ladies there trying to comfort and help him.
The suspect fleeing in a vehicle, but so far police have not released any information on that vehicle, the suspect, or the victim, but they do believe that the shooting was targeted. Investigators say the plaza was busy at the time, and they are now appealing for witnesses. This is Toronto's 61st homicide of the year. Okay, we talked about this yesterday. That rusty iron barge that's been stuck at the upper rapids of the Niagara River is now closer than ever to the edge of the Horseshoe Falls. Now, this here is a bird's eye view of the Niagara River, where officials are keeping a very close eye on this century-old grounded scow. It briefly broke loose during a storm a few days ago, just downstream from the edge of the falls, and drifted even closer before getting stuck again. It's been stuck on rocks in the upper rapids of the Rive on the Canadian side since 1918. A Niagara Parks official said it could be lodged in its new location for days, months, maybe even years. We will be watching forever. All right, time now is 6:33. We're going to the skies and a look at traffic.